Hello children, hope you are all doing good. I have seen your homeworks. You did it very well. Very good children. Likewise, do your homework regularly. Okay children? Children, take your physics note. Put today's date. Mention as test. So the first question, liquid pressure is dash to density of water. Liquid pressure is dash to the density of water. Second question, liquid exert dash on the walls of the container. Liquid exert dash on the walls of the container. And then third one, the SI unit of pressure is dash. The SI unit of pressure is dash. And then fourth one, DAS is a device which is used to measure pressure exerted by a liquid. DAS is a device which is used to measure pressure exerted by a liquid. And then fifth one, pressure in solids is due to dash. Pressure in solids is due to dash. Children, have you all answered? Okay, very good. Keep your notes aside, okay? Let us recall what we have learned in the previous classes. So, in this lesson, force and pressure, first of all, we have learnt about kinetic theory of matter, is it? Kinetic theory of matter, adhesive force, coercive force, surface tension, and then transfer of heat, is it? In kinetic theory of matter, we have learnt about the conduction and convection of heat, is it children? And then we have learnt about the pressure in solids and also in liquids, is it? So, what is the pressure? Pressure is defined as the force acting normally per unit area of a surface, okay? Force acting normally per unit area of a surface, okay children? So, P equal to F upon A, okay? So, the SI unit of pressure is Newton per meter square or Pascal, okay? You can write Newton per meter square or Pascal, okay children? And then in solids, the pressure is directed downwards, okay children? In solids, the pressure is directed downwards. What is the reason? Just because of gravitational force, okay children? Just because of gravitational force. And then I have asked a question, is it pressure in solids is due to height, okay children? Pressure in solids is due to height, okay? And then we have learnt about the liquids, is it? So what about the liquids? We have learned some characteristics of liquid, is it children? Liquid pressure increases with height. Liquid pressure is the same in all directions at the same depth. Liquid pressure increases with density. Liquid exert lateral pressure, okay, that is on the walls of the container, okay? And then fifth point, liquid seeks its own level. Have you all learned this children? And then we have learnt about manometer, is it children? So what is a manometer? A manometer is a device which is used to measure pressure exerted by a liquid, okay? A manometer is a device which is used to measure the pressure exerted by a liquid. Okay children, so capital P equal to H rho G. Children, look at this. Already we have learned this, is it? Liquid seeks its own level, is it children? So if I am pouring water inside a container like this, means what will happen? First of all, if I poured very little water, means it will fill little, is it children? And again, if I am pouring water again and again, means the water level will be same in all the shapes. The children, the water level will be same in all the shapes. Okay children, so in all the shapes, and if you are pouring water again and again, all the shapes will be filled in a same level. Okay children, so that liquid seeks its own level. Okay children, already we have learned, the children, pressure increases with depth, is it? Yeah, see this, we have a container and it has 3 holes, is it? Okay, see the first hole, it falls in a lesser distance, is it? And second hole, it also falls in a distance but greater than the first hole, is it? And again see the third one, it falls out with a greater distance. Okay children, so from this what we can say? Pressure increases with depth. Okay children, so children, we have learnt that liquid seeks its own level and also liquid pressure increases with depth, is it? And today in this class we are going to learn about Pascal's law. Okay, there was a French physicist named Blaise Pascal. Okay, French physicist named Blaise Pascal. Okay children, he formulated his experiment into a law. Okay, so the Pascal's law. Pascal's law states that if pressure is applied at any point on an enclosed liquid, it is transmitted equally in all the directions and acts on the right angles to the surface of the container. Okay children, the pressure exerted at any point on an enclosed liquid is transmitted equally in all directions. Okay children, so now we are going to prove this. So with an experiment we are going to prove Pascal's law. Okay children, so for proving this experiment we are taking a round bottom flask. Okay, as you can see in the screen, we have a round bottom flask and it have few holes. Okay, we have a few holes in that, and also we have a piston in that round bottom flask. Okay children, we have a piston. Okay, and also we are pouring water inside it, and simply I am going to press the piston. Children, do you know what will happen? We have filled water inside it. Okay, we have filled water inside it, and also we are pressing the piston. What will happen? Because of the pressure applied, the water will move down, is it? The water will move down, and also it comes out from the holes. Okay, it comes out equally from all the holes. Okay children, because of the pressure, the water will come out, okay, from all the holes with the same speed. Okay, same pressure. Okay children, so with this we can prove the Pascal's law. Okay children, so what is Pascal's law? If pressure is applied at any point of an enclosed liquid, here if we are pressing that piston, means we have applied the pressure there. The children, in an enclosed liquid we are applying a pressure. Okay, so what will happen? It is transmitted equally in all the directions. Okay, here also it is transmitted. The water comes out equally in all directions. The children, so that we are saying, if pressure is applied at any point on an enclosed liquid, it is transmitted equally in all the direction and acts at the right angles. Okay children, and acts at the right angles to the surface of the container. Okay children, so if you are pressing, if you are giving the pressure, means what will happen? It acts at right angles. The children, you are just pressing it perpendicular. The children, so because of the pressure applied by you, the water exerts from that container with equal speed, okay, with same pressure. Okay children, so this is called Pascal's law. Okay children, so what is Pascal's law? What does Pascal's law state? If pressure is applied at any point on an enclosed liquid, it is transmitted equally in all the directions and acts at the right angles to the surface of the container. Okay children, so what we are doing here? Okay, we are just applying the pressure, okay, by pressing the piston which is enclosed in a vessel. Okay children, we are applying pressure by a piston on the liquid which is enclosed in a vessel. Okay, so what will happen? Okay, if we just press the piston, means the water will come out from all the holes. So the liquid come out from all the holes with the same pressure. Okay children, so this means the pressure which we apply is transmitted equally in all directions. That is why the liquid comes out from the holes, it is moving with the same pressure. Okay children, you have seen the screen. When the flask is filled with water, okay, we are filling, நம்ம வந்து water fill பண்றோம் அப்பதான் இந்த round bottom flask la, and what we are going to do? We are just pressing the piston. Okay, so pushing the piston, water comes out from all the holes with equal speed at right angles to the surface of the container. Okay children, for the surface of the container, the piston is moving in right angle, children. So when the flask is filled with water, pushing the piston, water comes out from all holes with equal speed at right angles to the surface of the container. Okay children, can you all understood? We are simply taking a round bottom flask and it have many holes in it. Okay children, and it has a piston in it. Okay, now I am going to pour water inside it. I am just going to press the piston. Okay, so what will happen? Because of the pressure you have applied, okay, because of the pressure you have applied, okay, you just press the piston, is it children? So because of that pressure, the water comes out equally, okay, from all the holes. Okay children, the water comes out equally from all the holes just because of pressure. Okay children, so pressure is exerted equally in all directions. Okay children, can you all understood? So from this we can understand Pascal's law, is it? So state Pascal's law. If pressure is applied at any point on an enclosed liquid, it is transmitted equally in all the directions and acts at the right angles to the surface of the container. Okay children, can you all understood? If we just apply the pressure, okay, and the piston press pandrom, so what will happen? The water will comes out from all the holes with the same pressure. Okay children, so with this we have proved Pascal's law. Okay children, so can you all understood? So you will learn about some other applications of Pascal's law. Okay children, look at the screen. What you can see in the screen? A deep sea diver wearing swimsuit, is it children? So why these deep sea divers wearing these suits? What is the reason? Do you know children? Children, we already know, is that liquid pressure increases with depth, is it children? So at the first itself I have shown you an example, is it? Liquid pressure increases with depth. Is it, children? So the pressure exerted by water in oceans increases with the depth. Okay. So simply we know the liquid pressure increases with the depth. So here also we are saying the pressure exerted by water in oceans, okay, in oceans increases with depth. Okay, children. And if we see the surface of ocean, okay, in the surface, what about the pressure, children? The pressure is comparatively less. Okay, in the surface, in the top layer, the pressure will be less. Okay, children. But if we compare the pressure at the depth, okay, if we compare the pressure at the depth means it is very high. Okay, comparing to the surface, the pressure in the depth will be very high. Okay, that's why the deep sea divers need to wear swimsuits. Okay, children, that is a specially designed suit, okay, to withstand high pressure. Okay, children. So in the depth we have high pressure, so that they are wearing these suit. And children, do you know if they didn't wear means what will happen? Deep sea divers swimsuits போட்டு தான் உள்ள போவாங்க. Because why? What is the reason? Because of the swimsuit only they can withstand the high pressure. Okay, children. But if we didn't wear that means what will happen, children? If we don't wear those swimsuits means we can't withstand that high pressure. Okay, children. So what will happen? Our body might be crashed. Okay, our body might be crushed or crashed because of the high pressure at the depth. Okay, children. So that the deep sea divers are wearing swimsuits. Okay, children, can you all understood why these swimmers are using swimsuits? Just to withstand the high pressure. Okay, children, just to withstand the high pressure. Okay, so that they are wearing these swimsuits. Okay, if they didn't wear these swimsuits means what will happen? Their body might have crushed. Okay, so as pressure due to liquid increases with the depth, deep sea divers have to wear specially designed suits which can withstand the high pressure. Okay, otherwise their body would be crashed. Okay, children. So if we want to dive inside a deep sea means we need to wear swimsuits. Okay, what is the reason? Because of that swimsuits only we can withstand the high pressure. Okay, so already we know liquid at the depth increases with the pressure. Okay, so the pressure will be increased at the depth. Okay, so that we are wearing these swimsuits to withstand the high pressure. Okay, children, what is the image? What is this? This is submarine. Okay, this is submarine. We can call it as Neermulgi Kappal. You might have heard this. So children, so why I am showing this submarine here? In this submarine also we are using the Pascal's law. Okay, how, children, do you know? Okay, we know in the deep sea, inside high depth, what will happen? There will be high pressure. Okay, to withstand the high pressure in these submarines also, they have used very hot thick metal. Okay, very thick metal they had used. Okay, to withstand the high pressure they had used thick metal. Okay, children, then only it can go inside the depth and be safe. Okay, so what we can say, submarines are built of hot thick metal sheets to withstand the high pressure underwater. Okay, children, so we already know liquids at the depth have high pressure. Okay, children, so these submarines are going inside deeper, the children, going deeper inside the ocean, the children, so that the submarines are built of hard thick metal, okay, hard thick metal sheets, so that it can withstand high pressure underwater. Okay, children. Children, see, this is a deep sea fish. Okay. Okay, these fishes live in depth. Okay, depth of the sea. Okay. So, if we just brought this fish to the surface of the water, means what will happen, children? Do you know? They will burst off. Okay, they will burst off. What is the reason? Do you know? These are the fish living in the depth of the sea. Okay, children. So, it has the ability to withstand high pressure. Okay. அது அடியிலே ரொம்ப டீப் சீக்குள்ளே வாழ்றதுனால it can withstand high pressure. Okay. But if we brought this deep sea fishes to the surface, means it will simply burst off. So what is the reason, children? In the surface there will be very less pressure. Okay, in the surface there will be very less pressure. Okay, because of the tremendous change in the pressure. Okay, because of the decrease in the pressure, what will happen? The bodies of these fishes will burst off. Okay, children. So when deep sea fishes are capable of bearing very high pressures, okay, children, so these deep sea fishes are capable of bearing very high pressures. Okay, children, they are all living in the deep sea. Okay, depth of the sea only. Okay, so they can withstand very high pressure. Okay, but if we just try to brought these fishes to the surface of water, means it will just burst it off. Okay, simply it will burst off. What is the reason? Because in the surface there will be decreased pressure. Okay, so due to the decrease in pressure, their bodies burst. Okay, children. So this is also the application of Pascal's law. Okay, children, these deep sea fishes can live only in the depth of the sea. Okay, children, so they can only withstand the high pressures. Okay, but if they are brought up to the surface, means they will burst off just because of decrease in pressure. Okay, children. Children, already we know, is it, children? So the liquid pressure is increases at the depth. Okay, in the depth only the pressure will be high. Okay, yeah, see here also the pressure is high at the depth. Okay, so that the walls of the dams are made stronger. Okay, in the bottom. Okay, children, the walls of the dam are built very thick in the bottom. Okay, what is the reason? There will be only high pressure. Okay, there will be lateral pressure. Okay, there will be pressure in the walls. Okay, so that the walls of the dams are built very thick in the bottom, in the depth. Okay, but in the top they are built very thin wall. Okay, children, why? What is the reason? In the surface there will be low pressure, and in the bottom, okay, and in the deeper of the dam there will be high pressure, so that walls of dams are made stronger and thicker at the bottom than on the top. Okay, children, so only in the bottom the walls will be very strong and thick. Okay, children, so what is the reason? Because in the bottom only there will be high pressure. Okay, so the thicker base is so that the dam is able to withstand the huge lateral pressure of the water at greater depths. Okay, in the depth there will be great pressure, so that to withstand that the walls of the dams are built thicker in the bottom. Okay, children, so walls of the dams are made stronger and thicker at the bottom than at the top. Okay, the thicker base is so that the dam is able to withstand the huge lateral pressure of water at greater depths. Okay, children, damla wall the base. Okay, in the bottom it will be very big. Okay, very thick. Okay, children, and in the top there will be thin wall. Okay, what is the reason? in the depth there will be high pressure, okay, there will be huge lateral pressure, okay. Lateral pressure means pressure in the walls, okay, in the dam, okay, there will be pressure in the wall, so that in the bottom the pressure is very high, okay, comparing to the surface. The bottom's okay, walls in the bottom, okay, will be very thick, so that it can withstand that high pressure, okay children. This is also the application of Pascal's law, okay. Children, you might have seen cranes, dozers, JCBs, the children. So have you think about it, how it is working? It is simply working with the principle of Pascal's law, okay children. There is also an example of hydraulics, okay, a hydraulic press, okay, it is also working in the principle of Pascal's law, okay children. See this, so it is a hydraulic press and it has a yellow color layer, the children, that is we can say it is oil, okay. Normally in hydraulic press we will have oil in it, okay children, and it has a movable piston, okay. You can see in the left side, the children, that is a movable piston, okay. If we have given pressure there, if we just pressed it, means what will happen children? The liquid will move downwards, the children. Simply if we applied pressure in the piston, okay, what will happen? The liquid will try to go down, the children, the liquid will go down, okay. What is the reason why it is moving down? We know the liquids are slightly compressible, the children. So the liquids are slightly compressible, so it is trying to move down, okay. It is somewhat, it is very less compressible, okay. We can't compress it, as like gases, okay. Gas madri we can't compress it, so that no way it should go down, okay, it should move down. So the liquid will move from the left side to the right side, okay. Left side like a piston press pannena, the liquid will move, okay, it will move to the right side, okay children. So it gives rise to, it will give rise in the right side piston, okay. So if we just place a heavy, okay, a heavy vehicle means also it can lift it very easily, okay. If you are placing car, any bus, okay, any lorries means also it can lift it very easily, okay children. Simply I had pressed the piston, okay, what will happen? Because of the pressure you had applied, okay, so that the pressure is transmitted from the left end, okay, from the left end to the next side, okay children. So the right side where the car is placed will just rise up, okay children. So it is just depend upon the pressure applied in the left side pan, okay children. Enna pannom, we just press the left side, okay, we just press the piston in the left side, okay. Because of the pressure, what will happen? The liquid moves down and moves to the right side, okay. Because of the given pressure in the left side, the car which is placed in the right side will rise up, okay children. So what we can say, see in the picture, the left side, the area in the left side is very less, the children. நம்ம piston press பண்ற இடம் ரொம்ப குட்டியா இருக்கு, அப்படிதானே? So if we just applied pressure in a very small area means also, okay, in hydraulics, if we just applied the pressure in very small area means also, the liquid in that, okay, we know the liquid is slightly compressible, okay. So because of the pressure given by us, it will move, okay, and the liquid will start moving and gives rise in the next side, okay children. So that the car can lift up, okay children. This is the principle which is working in the hydraulic press, okay children. This is the principle based on the Pascal's law, okay children. So what is Pascal law? What does Pascal's law state? If pressure is applied at any point on an enclosed liquid. Here we said it is a liquid, is it children? That yellow part is the oil, is it children? So if we just apply the pressure, okay, at any point, that is the left side piston, we just applied the pressure in that piston, what will happen? It is transmitted equally in all directions, okay, it will just transmit equally, okay. We are just pressing one end of that hydraulic press, the children. So what will happen? Because of the pressure, the liquid moves equally in all the directions, okay children, and acts at the right angles to the surface of the container. See, it moves in a right angle, is it children? So it moves in the right angle to the surface of the container, okay children. So what does Pascal's law state? If pressure is applied at one end on an enclosed liquid. Here see, we just applied the pressure in one end of this hydraulic press, is it children? So what will happen? It is transmitted equally, okay, the liquid is transmitted equally in all the directions and acts at right angles to the surface of the next piston, okay, so that the car can rise up. Okay children, can you all understood? So cranes, JCB, okay, these are all just working in the principle of Pascal's law, okay. We will say this as hydraulics, okay children. So the state Pascal's law again, if pressure is applied, okay, if pressure is applied at any point on an enclosed liquid, if you are having an enclosed liquid, in that if we just applied pressure in any one of the point, okay, what will happen? The liquid will transmit equally in all the directions, okay children. The liquid will transmit equally in all the directions and acts at the right angles to the surface of the container, okay, acts at right angles to the surface of the container, okay children. So what are all the applications we have learnt in the Pascal's law? First of all, we have learned that deep sea divers will wear swimsuits, okay. If they didn't wear that, means what will happen? Because of the high pressure in the depth of that ocean, okay, their body will crash, okay, their body will crash off, so that they are wearing swimsuits, okay children. And then what is the next example we have learned? Submarines, okay. We already know liquid, the pressure is high in the depth, okay, in liquids, okay, in liquids the pressure is high in the depth, okay children. So what we can say, submarine, okay, submarine means neermulgi kappal, the children. So if it just go inside, okay, it will go inside the water and it will do its work, the children. So because of the high pressure in the deep ocean, depth of that ocean, it needs to build with very thick metal, okay children. It needs to go inside the depth of the ocean, the children, so that its parts are built up with thick metal, okay children. And then what is the third application? Fishes, okay, deep sea fishes. Deep sea fishes can withstand the high pressure, okay. Already the body la vandu ability irukum, high pressure la தாங்குற அளவுக்கு ability irukum. So if we just brought that fishes to the surface of the water, what will happen? Normally fishes, if we brought the fish to the ground, means it will die, the children. But if we just brought the deep sea fishes to the surface of the water, okay, top layer of the water ku kondu vanditonale, it will just crash, okay. So what is the reason? Because in that body it has the ability to withstand only the high pressure, okay children. So that if we just brought it to the surface, means it will crash, okay children. And then what is the next example, next application we have learned? Dams, okay, walls of the dams, okay. The walls of the dams will be thick in the base, okay, in the bottom only the walls of the dam will be thick. What is the reason? To withstand the high pressure, okay children, to withstand the high pressure which is on the base, okay, which is on the bottom, so that they are building very thick walls in the bottom and thin walls in the top, okay children. In the surface there will be less pressure, okay, so that they are building thin walls, okay. But in the depth, okay, depth of that dam, there will be very high lateral pressure. Okay children, so that they are building very thick walls in the base. Okay, and then what is the last example we have learned? These hydraulics. Okay, hydraulic press, cranes, JCP. Okay, all these are the applications of Pascal's law. Okay children, and here also if we just given pressure in one end, okay, if we just given pressure in one any point of that enclosed liquid, what will happen? The pressure will transmit equally, okay, in all the direction, and it will act in the right angles. Okay children, and it will give rise to the vehicle which we are placing in the right side of that hydraulic press. Okay children, so these are all the applications which is working under the principle of Pascal's law. Okay children, yeah, state Pascal's law. If pressure is applied at any point on an enclosed liquid, it is transmitted equally in all the directions and acts in right angles. Okay children, it will act in right angles to the surface of the container. Okay children, so can you all understood? So we have completed Pascal's law. Okay children, check your previous day's homework. P equal to H rho G. Okay, H rho G. And then second one, DAS is a device used to measure pressure exerted by a liquid. Manometer. Okay, manometer is a device used to measure pressure exerted by a liquid. Okay, and then third one, DAS remains the same in all directions at the same depth. Liquid pressure. Okay children, check the spellings also. MANOMETER, manometer, and then liquid pressure. Have you all checked your answers? And also I had given book activities. So children, page number 25, in-text questions 1, is it? So take your book. Let us check our answers. Children, have you all taken your book, page number 25? So, in-text questions 1. First one, matter is anything that occupies dash and has dash. We already know, is it children? We have learned this in lesson 1 also, is it? So, space and mass. Okay, matter is anything that occupies space and has mass. Okay, and then second one, the cohesive force or maximum in dash and least in dash. Okay, the cohesive force or maximum in solid and least in liquids. Okay, sorry, least in gases. Okay, the cohesive forces are maximum in solid and least in gases. Okay, and then third one, the free surface of a liquid behaves like a dash due to surface tension. Stretched membrane. Okay children, stretched membrane. STRETCHED, stretched membrane. MEMBRANE. Okay, stretched membrane. Okay, and then fourth one, molecules of a substance or dash, smallest unit. Okay, smallest unit. SMALLEST, smallest unit, unit. Okay, and then fifth one, surface tension dash with increase in temperature, decreases. Okay children, decreases. DECREASES. Okay children, yeah, check your answers children. If your answers are wrong means correct yourself. Okay, check the spellings also. While writing in the book, you can use pencils. Okay children, don't use ink pens to write in the book. Use pencil to write in your book. Okay children. Children, if I had given the homework in book activity means also you should put the date in your book. Okay children, nearby that in-text questions 1, you should put the date. Okay, when I had given this homework, you should put the date and then you should start filling all the answers. Okay children, then only we can find the date when I had given the homework. Okay children. Children, have you all checked your answers? And then this is your today's homework. Okay, page number 28, that is in-text questions 2. Okay, that is your today's homework. Okay children, so I had completed up to page number 28. Okay, so learn it properly, children. Thank you.